The Arizona Cardinals will be taking on the Tennessee Titans in Week 5 of the NFL. Now, I think this is going to be a really good offensive game for the Cardinals. Throughout the first 4 weeks, we've seen struggle. Maybe in the second half, we're there. I think this is going to be the first game the Cardinals really have a full 4 quarters of offensive production. I think we're going to get it done. And even though we are minus and without Trey Benson, I think the Cardinals will find a way to get this ball moving down the field. I think we're going to kind of neglect the run game a little bit. Obviously, we're going to run the ball, but I think this is going to be a really heavy air attack going into this game. I think the Cardinals' plan is to get it done through the air. I think we have to trust our receivers and trust our arguably best tight end in the game, Trey McBride. We got to get it done through the air, and we have the guys to do it. I mean, Marvin Harrison, that second half against Seattle, looked really good, and we saw what it meant to him. We saw that he found his rhythm and got into it, and really what that last touchdown meant to him. We got to get it done, though. And especially with these running backs, Demicardo and Michael Carter, ready to go. They both have receiving capability, and I believe the Cardinals are going to utilize that to the fullest. Now, I hope we don't do a lot of screens because I hate when we do that. But I think the Cardinals are going to get it done through the air, and I really think this is going to be a convincing win for the Cardinals. And now, however, after I say that, I could honestly see this being a trap game for us. I don't like the fact that we're rolling in home game and the Titans quarterback just said their ass. I don't like that. Because it feels like the stage is so set for the Cardinals to win that it's like, how are we going to lose this game? And I feel like we might try to take our foot off the pedal and just allow them back into this game. And that's why this offense has to be great. Because we have to find a way to close out a game. We have lost and won every single one of our games by a 1-score differential. We have to be better. We have to learn to close out a game, and we have to win convincingly against a bad Titans team. If we can do that and we can show promise in this offense, we need that. The Cardinals need that to get over the hump of what is coming into the season. We have to be able to play a real team after this. And the Cardinals need a good game like this to show that we can get it done and that we can rely on our guys like Marvin Harrison. And I want to see us just air this thing out. I mean, Marv deserves the touches, and I think Kyler deserves the respect of having the game put in his hands. Kyler can create and win this ball game for the Cardinals. It's what we literally pay him to do. Put the game in Kyler's hands, and he's going to get this job done for us. And defensively, Will Johnson will be making his return this week. And, I mean, secondary, we shouldn't have to worry about it at all. I think it's going to be a good game for the Cardinals. I think this pass rush is just going to terrorize Cam Ward. And I think 4 sacks plus is what to expect here. I think Father Time still can't find Calais Campbell. And I think Josh Sweat still managed to terrorize quarterbacks. Even if he's not putting them on the ground, he's getting in their face. And so I think this Cardinals defensive line is going to have a field day against this young quarterback and really get in his head. And that will hopefully lead to turnovers for this Cardinals defense. But this has to be won in all 3 phases. Offense, we have to be able to be productive in all 4 quarters. We have to be able to take the opportunities the defense gives us and allow us to score points, not just field goals, touchdowns. And we have to be productive in this game. Defensively, we just have to make the stops. Our defense is really good at giving our offense chances. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, we manage to let up a little bit in the 3rd and 4th quarters. We got to be able to just close this game out. In special teams, we got to be able to make field goals, no mistakes, and kick it in the landing zone. I don't want to talk about it, but that half yard sucks. That's the difference between winning and losing and going to overtime. We just have to make our kicks. We got to be productive. We got to make our tackles. We got to play smart football, and we just have to get the job done. And I think the job will get done this week. And I think this Cardinals team is going to have its first real win in the 2025 season. I think this is going to be the game where the Cardinals find our footing, and it's just going to be a boost for the rest of the season. And hopefully, this is a double-digit win. A win that we can hang our hat on and show that we are that kind of team that can get the job done, and especially that can close out a game and be productive. And I think Sunday is going to be that day for the Cardinals. I think we're going to get it done. And like I said, I hope we win handily by 2 possessions or more. But as long as we come out with the win, I'll be good. But we have to be productive. But let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Do you agree or disagree with me? And do you think the Cardinals